Still also here, the assassin. This week's acronym is API. API stands for Application Programming Interface. You would have heard this a lot, I'm sure, talking to tech people. A lot of people don't have any idea what it means. It's pretty important in terms of software. So what it means when it talks about application, it refers to a software that performs a function. And the programming interface it's a connection or connector between one application and another. And it acts like a contract in terms of how it works. It sorts out and you agree on how that interaction is going to be, what data is going to come from one application to another and what's going to come back the other way. It's been a revolution in a way to close systems that we used to have. So in the old days when you had servers in the house and you closed the network and there was no internet, you weren't connected to anything else. That's how your world operated. Whereas these days, it's completely different. And it allows you to share information and to get information from other systems. You can have APIs internally within your organization, within your closed environment, so that you can share data between your systems, say between your accounting system and your CRM, so that you can understand what customers have bought by just looking in the CRM. A common way that APIs are used is for online shopping stores. So especially if they're selling physical stock, like physical products. So that's the inventory system where all the data around how many of each particular product you have is stored in the inventory system, and the website will communicate through an API to that system to work out what it can sell and how much it can sell. And once it's sold, then that's deducted from the inventory system. It also triggers workflow so that people can go in the warehouse, can pick, pack, and dispatch. And then also that another API will connect with your shipping system to let them know that there's product to be picked up and what have you. So it's a really ubiquitous thing now between people that make software. They always will now think about the API and how they can interface with other systems. Because if they're unable to do that, then they won't have a very successful software company, because people are wanting this data to be shared. An example is the Weather Bureau. They produce lots of data about what's going on with the weather, and then through an API, it communicates with the app that's on your smartphone to update the information that you require. So they're pretty widely used. You need to consider how you can best use them for your business. What information have you got that people have to enter it at 1, 2, 3 different systems manually? Rather than connecting those systems with an API, you could improve your productivity quite significantly. If you're not sure how to go about doing that, or what sort of approach or who you should talk to, we can give you some advice on that, because we do it a lot. And if we can't help you, we certainly know plenty of other people who are on the software game who can step in and sort out the API connections for your business and help improve both the productivity for your company, but also the user experience for your customers, because everything will be connected, it'll be accurate, and also they can potentially self-serve and do things themselves when your staff aren't available to serve them. Hope you find this useful. Thanks.